Dallas, Texas, home of everything's big in Texas mantra, is a treasure trove of burger stands, and one in particular that caught our eye for Fast Casual Nation. An unlikely tale of two founders in Jason and Quincy, who met during culinary school with two completely different backgrounds and ideas. Fast Casual breeds some of the best in the burger business. It's competitive, and it's a race to the top. With a style like no other, Twisted Root mixes a blend of saloon, just waiting to explode, with a fun burger stand that beckons you to stuff your face with as many burgers as possible. This concept is truly Texas style at its best. Unfiltered, unsaddled, and unbroken. In the rodeo world, they call it bareback riding. You never know if you're going to hang on. And if you do, you feel a sense of accomplishment. That is the nature of Twisted Root. All right, Jason, we are here at Twisted Root in Dallas, Texas. Man, a Fast Casual Nation, and this one right here has been on the elusive list for us. So thanks for letting us come in.
Sure.
I love the background music of Quincy behind the bar back there.
Yeah.
We'll get a chance to kind of explain a little bit more about that before we get started here. You know, kind of talk to us a little about how you got going in the restaurant business with Twisted Root. What was the story here?
I was working at the Four Seasons prior to this. Actually, I had two other jobs at the same time, and I was just building my restaurant resume because I always knew I wanted to own my own restaurant.
Yeah.
Finally got together the money. I picked burgers not out of an extreme love as a chef for burgers, but more as a business model. I thought there was a gap in the industry for a better burger. Of course, this was 10 years ago now. And I was right back then because everyone else is doing the darn same thing now.
Yeah. Do you guys find that a huge strength where consumers kind of, even though they know it's a Twisted Root Deep Ellum versus a Twisted Root Legacy, do you feel like the consumer's expecting any kind of different experience, or is it kind of unique and overall encompassing experience there?
Well, I want the customer to seek a different experience. If you've been to one Twisted Root, you've been to one Twisted Root.
Okay.
So each interior is very different from the next. The systems and the quality is the exact same in every restaurant, and we want that to be the case as well. So we want you to come expecting a good quality burger, but we want you to be expecting a different experience as far as your dining atmosphere every single time.
Right. So I'm kind of curious, a little story. How did you and Quincy meet?
Quincy and I met our very first day of culinary school. I sat next to him, and you know, that first day we really hit it off with our personalities, and at the end of the day it was really kind of funny because I said, holy cow, you're a 50-year-old black man from Oklahoma, you know, and a country boy, and I'm this city boy from Texas and 30-year-old white boy. Why do we have so much in common? But we really did, and we just became friends, and we went and worked at other restaurants, gained experience. And about 6 years after that day, I called him and said, man, come with me and help me open this restaurant.
But the experience itself is quite different. How do the consumers take on to that?
Well, I thank you for noticing that. That is by design. We are fast casual, so you do everything that you say. You get your own drink, you clean your own table. We do all of that for the purpose of trading labor cost or the cost of those things, and we dump it into the food.
Yeah.
So you're getting a transition of a restaurant traditional model dumped into the quality of the food. So you have that when you come in here, but I also wanted to increase any other experience I could. If you go to our soda machine, you'll see that we have some homemade root beers or lemonades on there.
Yep.
If you sit down at this table, you'll have something to look at from every experience in this seat. And I hope that that's the case for every table in every restaurant.
Where'd you guys come up with the idea of the nameless names or the endless set of names you use for calling guests up?
Yeah.
Straight out of Oak Cliff, and Sean Connery. I hear he likes it shaken, not stirred.
Using the names instead of numbers was a combination of trying to just differentiate ourselves, do something unique with every point of the restaurant.
Right.
And I say combination. In thinking of that, I might have had a couple glasses of wine, and that might have helped spark those ideas.
That's good. When you look at the menu, you guys really have gone super high end on the product. Was that kind of the plan all along, or just kind of evolved that way?
It was the plan all along to bring a higher quality of ingredient to the customer in a casual atmosphere. The higher quality burger has always been around. You don't normally had to put on a tie and go to a steakhouse to get it, or you had to go through the drive-through to get any other hamburger. We wanted to bring it to the person who just wanted a beer and was willing to spend an extra $1 or $2.
I love that. We'll talk about food. Let's get to it and see a couple burgers here at Twisted Root. All right, Jason. So here it is. Wow, what a spread you've got here at Twisted Root. Let's walk through some of these burgers here. What do we got?
This is the one that I'll eat when I'm eating burgers in here. This is our buffalo burger.
Oh, okay.
It's house ground buffalo trimmings that we get out of Oklahoma. A ranch called Comanche Ranch.
Nice.
We've got some aged cheddar cheese. Local is the buzzword that everyone likes to use, but sometimes local ain't the best. Cheddar cheese is better from Wisconsin. So this is some of our house-cut sweet potato chips.
Nice.
Just a little differentiating thing you can't get anywhere else in town. This is a spicy goat burger, a house-made chipotle sauce with some Deep Ellum Paula's goat cheese, so local goat cheese.
Okay.
Walking distance from here. And then the bun from Village Baking Company.
Wow.
This is our most popular burger. This is the Western burger, pepper jack cheese, some of those onion strings, some jalapenos, and bacon. This is really our most popular, I think, because we're in Texas.
Yeah.
Why, thank you, sir.
Thank you,
the
Quincy.
Fat Elvis, Quincy?
Fat Elvis it is.
All right.
I love that. That's a shake for sure. I like that. But back to the burgers before we get on the shakes. You and Quincy are always you seem like you guys are going after it.
Yeah.
All right. So local sourcing, a big part of fast casual. Really bringing in those great ingredients, and obviously you guys get rewarded for it, and still at a price point. How do you pull that off? You making any money at this?
But barely. I get to take home some beer money at the end of the day, but that's all I need. Why can we afford these things at these price points? We traded a lot of those costs into the food for the savings in the front of the house. Our food cost is probably the most expensive of any restaurant in town.
Oh, wow.
But because we save it out here, we can put it there, and then we do enough volume that we overcome some of those prices.
Absolutely.
As well.
If I go try to build this at Whole Foods, go buy that bun, get that bison burger, get Wisconsin cheddar cheese. Now I'm up at $15, $16, and here I can come and get in and out for $10.
Yeah, and you don't have to wash the dishes.
Exactly. So what do you have here?
This is my favorite shake on the menu right now, and that does change. Every couple of months your flavor profiles change. This is our Fat Elvis. This is chocolate peanut butter banana shake, and we mix in. We put bacon, as you can see, mixed in with peanuts, and we blend that, so you get a little crunchy peanut bacon flavor kind of going through the whole thing.
So when you get a guest that comes in here, it comes often, do they stick with the same burger, or do you see them floating around?
There is two kinds of customers. There's the guy that comes in, he's like, I want my cheddar burger with bacon, that's all I want. I want it every time. Don't touch me. You know what I want. I don't even have to say it. And then there's the adventurous customer that does come in once a week and get something different every time.
Yeah.
And one of the things we do that to really excite that adventurous customer is we'll do a camel burger one week and a beaver burger the next week. So we get some exotic game meats.
So we're seeing a lot of movement towards interesting proteins.
Yeah.
We won't say the word crickets, but okay, I said the word crickets. I mean, we're seeing a lot of that, where these guys are going into really high-end, unusual kinds of protein. You ever see that happening in the burger business, or you feel like we're just going to stay beef and exotic meats?
No, I'm going to try it. I'm going to probably try it next year. I'm going to get some of those crickets. I'm going to do some cricket sauce.
Something in there.
Because I got enough strange customers. They'll be a small percentage, but they'll want to try it.
Well, you'll go on the map as potentially the first burger concept that did something like that, too. This is great. Jason, it's been a blast spending some time with you and learn a little bit more about your friends here at Twisted Root. Awesome food, by the way. We had lunch here. It was thumbs up. So, great job.
Appreciate you.